working on a play, it's very hard to work on a play if you don't find some sort of sympathy in characters. Now that might sound really crazy when you're taking a character like Iago, who on paper might be described as being one of the most awful villains in theatre history. But actually, you've got to sort of try and find the humanity. There must be something in there which makes this person human. And I think that what's fascinating about this play, and what again makes me feel that it's so modern, and that it's so modern that what Shakespeare is doing here is that he presents a character who is essentially the worst villain you could ever imagine, but he makes the audience connect with him, because he gives them all these soliloquies, all these moments where he talks to the audience. And in the Globe, which is such a unique space where there's no roof, so everyone is lit by sunlight, and we're all in the same light, so we can all see each other. Actors can see the audience as much as the audience can see the actors, or the audience can see each other. We feel very involved in the storytelling as an audience member, and when you've got a character on stage talking to you, literally, Iago will be looking in the eyes of the audience, talking to them, as if it's a friend talking. And yet this is a friend who's talking about things that he's going to be doing, which won't be very nice, won't be very pleasant. I'm fascinated by seeing how the audience takes that and reacts to being forced to have a connection with a bad guy, effectively, and seeing if that makes them feel uncomfortable, seeing how they deal with that in that theatre. So I think that the very fact that he talks to us, the very fact that he shares at the beginning the fact that he feels that he's been overlooked, the fact that he's experiencing, that he says at least that he's experiencing these human emotions of jealousy, sexual jealousy, will make the audience feel that there is a human inside there, and subsequently maybe it will make them feel even more tormented by the awful things that he does. Literally, we become sort of complicit in his awful story as it unravels. I think that that's one of the exciting things about having the audience here. I mean, one of the things I always talk about when doing plays at the Globe is the audience. When the audience come in, they become that extra sort of cast member who we've not met yet, because the interaction between the actors and the audience is so important. And we always find, putting on a play at the Globe, you discover loads more about the play once the audience have come in than you can do in a rehearsal room. Suddenly things start slotting into place. So I think that what I feel now may change once we get the audience in, and that's why you can't wait to fill that theatre with audience members.